Hello, people of the internet. That was gross. Apologies. Welcome to Black Ops and Chill. I missed out last week. I wasn't feeling well, but we're back. We're back, baby. It'll be nice to play something where I'm not screaming and disturbed and, you know, otherwise just being emotionally tortured by playing Silent Hill F. No, I'm really enjoying Silent Hill F. It's a really great game, but my god, is it intense. I swear to god, if they're like, oh my god, you gotta restart the game. Today we're wearing the Brat shirt and we're drinking. I couldn't think of anything more Brat to do on stream than to drink, except for maybe to do Coke on stream, but I won't do that. I love myself too much. Oh, look at me, 3rd place. And I don't do cocaine. I have ADHD, so I'd be one of the few people who would be more boring on cocaine. Oh, sick. Assault rifles? Say less. Say less. I've been using the C9 on zombies, but I used to use the AK a lot, so I'm gonna do that. My blue AK. I wish I wanted a pink skin, but the pink skin I really want, the one that kind of looks like an Arizona iced tea, is like a Warzone exclusive, and I refuse. I'm not playing Warzone. I just don't enjoy battle royales. I don't like them. Okay, is there any like zombies events happening? No. I was having a lot of fun with the zombies events. I ended up in the top 3 of all of them. Slay mama. Is it weird to say slay mama about yourself? Probably. But I did, and I'm proud. I've been fucking with Team Cranked. Cranked! Why does it sound so crazy? Let's do Liberty Falls as a warm-up. Did I press solo or squad? Whatever I did, it'll be fine. Yeah. This is World War II. I've had so much fun with the zombies on World War II was like creepier, like it had like an actual horror movie vibe, and like, you know, the zombies older than that. This one is not creepy at all, but it's like, it's very arcadey. Oh shit, I should have set up my gobble gums a little better. But you know what? This is my warm-up round.
Hell, lucky I'm still in one.
Cranked.
Look for survivors. Subdue any threats.
Something about the word cranked is so funny. Crank is a drug nickname, right? I can't remember what it is though.
Roger to Alpha. 3 Janus assigned staffers are missing somewhere in your hail.
Oh, something blew up.
Counting on their expertise to end this operation.
Okay. Usually I like to go with the full magazine to do this part, but
That is what I call losing face.
nothing is perfect. Yeah, I gotta turn down my headset a tad. I'm like the opposite of a rapper starting a song, you know, being like, turn my headphones up a little bit. Making sure you don't see how messy my room is. I clean up like one side of my room knowing that it's gonna be the side on camera. Shit. I'm kind of farming points right now before I start opening doors. Damn, that Wonder Bar power-up would have been so huge right now, but I think I'll use it on a more Halloween-y stage. Probably, I finished the stories, obviously on Liberty Falls. I finished the story, or whatever you call it, on, I got the most recent one that came out, the, like, science fiction-y one. I don't like that map, but there was, like, an event where it was, like, you played Cranked on that mode, and so I finally finished the, like, whole story campaign on that. And then, I just really want to beat Terminus and,
Perfect. Keep wasting those little
Citadel
shit
de
on
Moi. And I just keep getting with teams that, you know, like those like the Reckoning, that's the name of it. Reckoning and Liberty Falls, you don't need the whole team to participate. In the story. Citadel de Moi and Terminus, you absolutely do.
Another tango identified. How many kinds of these freaks are there?
Fuck. Ah! Okay, it's time to start upgrading things. Time extended. He's so intense, and like, for what reason? God damn. Not one bullet went into him that first time. Shit. Shit. Oh, no. Okay, wait, hold on. Where are the zombies? Okay. Y'all need to start dying. Yep. Oh, I forgot I had the timer frozen thing.
I don't miss. You should know that by now.
Oh, shit. I want that insta-kill. I'm not getting that. I think it's really annoying that the beta is, like, earlier for people who've pre-ordered, when the beta should be there to convince people to pre-order. That is my personal opinion. I feel like if the beta slaps, then people are gonna be like, oh, let me pre-order. But no, locking it behind a pre-order actually, like, makes me suspicious. You know, that's suspicious. That's weird. Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, I need a damage upgrade immediately.
Time frozen.
Honestly, wait, can I double pack? Oh, I'm very close. Yeet! Damn. Right. Am I fucking myself over? I try not to get stuck here, it's usually a death sentence. Oh, hold on a second. Now I can get the double. There we go. Oh. Yeah, love that impact grenade.
See you on the other side.
Frozen.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, we're in business. Because the, like, super zombies are about to start showing up.
I'm not trying to make everyone else look bad. It just happens.
Max armor.
Need the armor upgrade. So I was just talking to my parentals, and this is something I want to see if anyone else has an opinion on. So they were watching Only Murders in the Building, and there was a line in there about like, oh my God, Sarah Jessica Parker's gonna be there, and so I wanted to see what you thought. When a celebrity, you know, when you're watching a show, right, and they've mentioned a celebrity that exists in our universe where the actors are also celebrities, are they playing a character who is a celebrity look-alike of themselves, essentially? Like this, like if Selena, like this is, or Only Murders in the Building. If Selena Gomez is mentioning Sarah Jessica Parker, who is a celebrity in our universe, is there no Selena Gomez in that universe, or is there a Selena Gomez in that universe, and her character just happens to look exactly like Selena Gomez? You know what I mean? Like, or like in what's that show, The Studio, right? Like there's all these real celebrities. Does Seth Rogen exist as a celebrity in this universe, or does it, like, does his existence as like a studio exec like cancel that out? Okay, it's like, okay, a pistol, I don't know if that was the vibe, but like it is a fully maxed out pistol. So yeah, that is something I've been thinking about. I think it probably depends on the series, but my dad gave me an example of some movie or show where Julia Roberts was in it, and they were like, oh my God, you look just like Julia Roberts. You know, and she, like, they had her pretend to be Julia Roberts, so it was like Julia Roberts playing someone who wasn't Julia Roberts, pretending to be Julia Roberts, which I think is brilliant. But, like, does that count in every universe? Where it's like, so, like, oh my God, there's this celebrity, like... Jigsaw's Dubai Labubu. Excellent username. Wow. I'm jealous I didn't think of anything that clever, honestly. Shit. Try not to get killed by a fucking Australian spider before I put down my sentry turret. Damn.
Exfil Bert headed to refuel.
One at a time or all at once? I do fine.
Ugh.
Flying stim shot.
Oh shit.
Time unfrozen.
I gotta get this gun pack a punch, right? Like,
Stronger they get, the harder we hit.
oh shit, wait, I want that in. Oh man, that was a terrible idea, terrible idea. Okay, maybe it was not a terrible idea.
Cállate, los hocico. I have gained their attention, and soon their respect. Insta-kill.
And I just saw that Markiplier got married, which means there's hope for me, even as a dork. But, you know, that I just have to get jacked in order to get married, you know what I mean? But I go to the gym like 4 days a week. I was gonna say 5 days a week, but I didn't go to the gym today. I've been slacking. I went to the gym Monday,
Way more than you think.
but like,
Pick up windows open.
there's certain things that I guess cancel out being a loser. No, Markiplier's really funny. He's not a loser, and he's good looking. Like, also just like, gaming isn't like a niche weird thing for anyone to do anymore. Unfortunately, honestly, gaming. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion or not, but I think gaming was more fun when it was niche.
You were lit from the inside, but shit on the outside.
That was such a lame catchphrase. Actually, I mean, all the Call of Duty, like, character catchphrases are all really bad. But, like, that was exceptional. This is a terrible place to get stuck. Okay. Luckily, I'm not stuck. Oh, shit. Wait, do I have enough? Fuck! Ugh.
Exo is
Mass
no longer
carnage.
available.
You're welcome.
Woo!
Generator fields are hot. Proceed with caution.
And none of them are walking into my fucking dark ether. That was a waste of money. Or points, or whatever. It was a waste of something. It was a waste of currency. Oh, shit. Okay, phew. Woo! Okay. This just got like really intense all of a sudden. Ah! Why am I hovering at like 12 seconds? I'm killing a lot of these guys. I guess like the further you go, the like less each one counts time-wise. I don't know. Eat!
Don't even try to keep up with me.
Back off. Ugh. Man, I said this was my warm-up round, and I'm 20 minutes into it. Let's go. You know, maybe I'll purposefully die soon so I can do, like, one of them. The more spooky, scary ones. But, like, it hurts my pride to do that. Let's try to exfil next one I get. And that's what
Did everybody see that?
I'll do. Oh, shit.
So that
Because I want to get my bonus, my match bonus. I'm trying to get the 8th prestige, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That was almost very bad.
Chopper is available for exfil.
Okay, exfil, let's go. Woo!
time unfrozen.
Yeah. Did I pick up a nuke?
I need my beauty sleep.
Alright.
Chopper inbound for extraction. Get to the LZ.
Oh, shit.
I'm down.
Okay, I'm out of self-revive, so I may not make it through this exfil experiment.
Lead in your eye. Final approach to exfil location.
Woo! Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely fucked. I never am able to get an exfil by myself.
You got 30 seconds to catch that ride.
Yeah. Alright, well, good warm-up round, for sure. Oh, it's 27 minutes? Look at that. Or more like, probably like more like 25. But still. Yeah, 669. That's a threesome. Ayo. Speaking of, because I was talking to someone similarly aged to me, 27. We were like, what the fuck does 6'7" mean? You know, like, I was explaining what 6'7" was because, like, I had to Google it, which makes me feel very old. And we were like, I don't get, like, we were kind of just like, oh, that's not really funny because 6'9" is funny because it means 69 is funny because it means something. Like 6'7" quite literally doesn't mean anything. Wait, I got my daily achievement with the assault rifles, right? Okay, I'm gonna change my loadout. 6'7", the joke of 6'7" pretty much quite literally is that it like does not mean anything. So I was like, so we were laughing about that, and all of a sudden the 6'7" kid, which I didn't even know there was a kid who was the 6'7" kid, so this is my first time hearing about this, is starting a cryptocurrency. It's like, you get a meme for 5 minutes now when you start a cryptocurrency. It is absolutely bananas. You know, I have to say I'm so proud of the very demure girl for like using her newfound fame for good and instead of a cryptocurrency rug pull. Like, come on, people. I hope nobody falls for that scam. Honestly, at this point, if you fell for a hawk to a coin, I still feel a little bit bad for you. But like, if you fall for whatever the fucking 67 coin or whatever. Also, how could like a fucking prepubescent fucking kid or like in the midst of puberty kid have a fucking cryptocurrency? Mm. Oh, they gotta finish the round. Hiccup. I'm having a glass of honey whiskey, honey Jack. I know Jack isn't like the classiest whiskey, but like the honey one is so good. And I love it in the fall with the Trader Joe's spice cider. You heat up some Trader Joe's spice cider, make some hot cider. You add a little bit of that, like an ounce, maybe. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. That it tastes like a caramel apple. It's so good. One of my favorite things to do in the fall. I was at Trader Joe's and I'm trying to be, you know, you're trying to be good and healthy and trying to be in my fucking hot girl gym era, and it just made me sad. I wanted to eat every pumpkin spice thing there. You know, the fall is when the white side of my genes really activate, and I just want pumpkin spice, everything. Pumpkin and apple, everything. Oh, fuck. Oh, I did not mean to throw my grenade early. Oh, sorry.
Unit energized. Area 2 online.
Okay.
Fewer scruples than I thought, which was already none.
Would love the audience to share what their favorite fall treat is. Though I was at a comedy show, and usually comedy clubs have like decent desserts. I wouldn't say they have great desserts, but they have good desserts, you know? I had the worst fucking apple pie I've ever had in my life. I could not believe they fucked up an apple pie. They did not cook the apples enough. It was awful. It was awful. I couldn't believe it. So, I'm sticking with like fries and wings at the comedy club if I have to get a food item. That was how I learned my lesson.
Shoot to kill or don't shoot at all.
The show was good though. I need to go to comedy clubs more. I need to fucking put my put my ass in a chair and write a stand-up set. Oh, hey Jack. I have like a list like of jokes that I've written over the years to do stand-up, and I've just never done it. Oh, I need more zombies to kill. Actually, you know what? Let me see if this person... I'll pay half. Pay the other half. Yeah. 2 pieces. Give us a joke. The people demand it. Man. I fucking set myself up for that. All my like stand-up ideas are in my notes app. So we're just gonna hope I'm really funny on stream. This is an improv exercise. A guy walks into a bar. And I'm there and I'm blackout drunk dancing on the table because they started playing Britney Spears. That's not a joke, that's a true story. That's But yeah, I'm still mad about the fact that I spent $8 on the worst apple pie I've ever had in my life, man. That pissed me off so bad. It almost ruined the comedy show for me. I was so fucking pissed. I was like, how the fuck do you screw up an apple pie? Like, just get one from like Costco. You know what I mean? If you can't bake one on your own. I won't mind. As long as it's delicious. Oh! Apple pie and Jack reminds me of when we went to Riley's farm, which was this Revolutionary War reenactment. And they also just happened to have the best apple pie ever. But the reason why this was memorable was not because of the apple pie, but because on the way back from the the Revolutionary War reenactment, I threw up on Jack's shoes. And the fact that we're still friends to this day shows the power of forgiving people for embarrassing bodily functions. And that had to be almost more than 15 years ago, but not quite 20 years ago. I'm gonna say 18 years ago. Like a full-grown adult years ago. Jesus forgave, why can't we? Exactly. That's the kind of stories you have with like friends you've had for like multiple decades. It's like, remember that time you had that embarrassing bodily function in front of me? LOL. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Because if they're able to be friends with you after that, you know that it's love. And that was like one of the only times, like, because we went to a Christian school, it was one of the only times that like they had us allowed to be like co-ed seating. I was like, yes, I finally could sit next to my boy Jack. and I puked on his shoes. Oh man. Crazy times. I need the elevator to cool down so I can get my pack-a-punch. I'm not leaving until I get my pack-a-punch. I'm gonna be the annoying person who holds up the story for the person actually trying to do it. Ugh. Okay, can I call the elevator back? Thank God. Taking its sweet damn time. Whew. And I have one sip of whiskey and I start to sweat. Oh shit, I didn't mean to waste my fucking stim shot on that.
The breakfast of battle, fortified with all essential violence.
That was cringe. Call of Duty writers of the next game, please, for the love of God, do not write in these cringe catchphrases. It like does if they're not like a character that you're like, oh ha funny, I like this character. The catchphrases they just fall flat. It's just embarrassing. It's like, oh, you can't be like, oh, that's so them for a character that nobody gives a fuck about. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like Robin could say dumb shit with Batman because that's Robin, and you know. Obviously, Barnacle Boy could do that because it's a parody of Robin. Okay, you got it. Oh, did she not do the shooty shoot thing with the elevator? I assumed that she did it. Okay, well. Fuck. Miss Cute Booty. How did I miss that? Should I change my PSN username to Miss Nice Tits? I won't do that. But it's very the idea of it makes me laugh. I'd like to think that it's like a 30-something-year-old dude in his basement named Miss Cute Booty. That makes it even funnier. I found you, Miss New Booty. Put it together. Bring it back to me. Oh my God. I just need one more little gear thingy salvage, and then I can get the electricity thingy and do the quest. Give me some. That was weird. I apologize. I'm just in it to win it. I've got my head in the game. Okay. What? 23-second cooldown. Oh, wait. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ugh.
Works for me.
Oh, fuck. This is like the worst place to get trapped. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're living. We're surviving. We're thriving. Now I gotta solve the puzzle. Okay, pro tip. Just go, like, Google Terminus, wait. Oh, wait, no. Not yet. I got ahead of myself. There's a Terminus puzzle calculator, so you don't even have to, like, go spend points on the guy to, like, get him to teach you the cipher. Which, like, I know seems like cheating, but, like, I also don't care because it's Call of Duty. Like, and beating this thing is already fucking annoying enough. Let me take the thing! My god, they're like, wait 10 seconds so you can get your fucking brains blown out by a giant spider.
Well, Billy, take it to Tanofsky's calibrator and figure it out.
Yeet! Okay.
Seems the device must ingest some kind of code.
Okay. I'm looking up the Terminus calculator. Hopefully I don't die. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Why did I think there was a mini map? There is no map. You just gotta know where things are. It would be huge if there was a map on these. Is it not the laptops yet? Is there something else I'm supposed to do? I forgot. No, it's definitely the laptops. Maybe someone already got it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Max ammo.
Ooh. Child. Why do I have the money thing on? Oh, because I searched Terminus. I need to change M for being the money thing. I underestimated how much I would need to type in the letter M during stream. Oh shit, I walked right past the laptop.
Get away with it.
Oh, hopefully someone will help me. Oh, they all froze. That's not a good sign. Or did they freeze because of the power up?
That is a load off your shoulders.
I was like, is the shit not working? Get my other weapon, Pack-a-Punch. But I'm busy. I'm busy. Okay. Right, one more. Let me get my Pack-a-Punch in while I'm here.
Insta-kill.
Always gotta stay hydrated. Can't kill zombies while dehydrated. Alright.
Shit is about to get real.
My punch is packed. Now to grab the last laptop. See, there's like a certain point through this thing that I've done it so many times that I know exactly what I need to do, and then it hits a point where I'm like, fuck, you know? I've never beaten this one. I feel like my teammates are never serious. Maybe I need to play this one like with a group of friends. But this is like the first Call of Duty in a while where I don't have like a lot of friends playing. Actually, that's not true. The last Call of Duty I had where we were all playing it at the same time was Black Ops 6. Because we're firm believers in you get a real fresh new Call of Duty every 5 years. But we haven't aligned on like which 5 years we're gonna all buy the new Call of Duty on. What am I looking for? Oh, the laptop. I was like, where was that music coming from? It's in the game. I thought it was someone's chat or something. Okay. Time to solve the puzzle. And by solve the puzzle, I mean use the online calculator that someone so generously made. Okay. Don't they give you like the sticky notes?
That weapon lacks its power source. Files
Okay, there we
refer
go.
to ammunition.
X.
Code breaking's my forte. Swing by for a paid demonstration. Or just solve it on your own.
Yeah, well, I don't need you. Okay, wait. So, 51. I'm gonna start getting attacked by zombies in the booty, aren't I? 39. 13.
I offered to help.
Did that work?
Extended
Yeah.
an olive branch. But apparently your stubbornness wins the day.
Aha. I don't need you. Alright, time to get on the boats. Well, actually, you know what? I should upgrade a few things before I get on those boats, because this is where I always fucking die. But I don't have enough points. Who whistled?
I don't miss. You should
Oh my god, do you remember that song? Does anyone remember that song that was like, you can blow my whistle, baby, a whistle? That shit was so dumb. Yeah, see, that is the proof that I need some more weapon upgrades. Ooh, shit! God damn! Oh. Yeah, I have that same gobble gum. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem.
Bonus point.
You need to beat it. Okay, I'm just singing. I'm just vocal stimming. Boop, boop, boop.
Multi-phasic resonator calibrated. Target located. Loading coordinates.
About damn time. By the way, I decrypted more Tanovsky files. Janus Global Ops developed an artificial intelligence called the Synaptic Algorithm Module. I want access. Just think of all the secrets it knows.
Wait, this isn't the first one. Hold on. Hold on. Back up. Back up. Back up. Oh, shit. No! First one is this way. Yeah, here we are. Maybe, like, I could probably do this and then have enough points for us to get power pack budge. Or I'll die, you know.
It takes much more than that to kill Toro.
Oh, shit. No! See? I always die when I get to the fucking island thing. Well, anyways, how about them Dodgers? Actually, I have no idea how the Dodgers are doing this season. Or is the season over? The season must be over. It's fall, right? I have no idea how this shit works. When is the World Series? Who is in the World Series? Someone let me know if I should be excited or not. Because if the Dodgers are in the World Series, your girl will be watching. But I don't know if that's been decided yet. Does anyone know? I'm sure someone knows. I just know that, like, if baseball is mostly summer and then football is fall. Hi, Connor. Someone closed the toilet really loud. I heard it through my headphones. What's going on? Also, I saw you called me earlier. I was taking a depression nap. I was not ignoring you. But we're fine now. So fair, Elmam. Okay, thank you. Jeez. You know, sometimes you just, like, the government is doing so much that all you can do is take a nap. Thanks for the likes. When the government does stuff. Nah, for real. Every time this government opens its fucking mouth or does its little propaganda or whatever, where it's just like, here is bad news. Thank you. They just fucking jumped me and then ran off. The hit and run is crazy. I'm sure my team is sick of me. Ugh. I got one less problem without you. I got one less problem. Honestly, there isn't even anything specific today that the government did, at least that I could think of. Oh, you know what? Scratch that. AOC was talking to some other person in the House. It was just like, you know, if they defund Medicare in the state, the hospitals in your district are going to close. And the guy was just like, yeah, I think that's not true. Like, do these people, like, oh my god. I don't think that's, like, they can't actually believe that, right? They can't actually believe that. There's no way. And if they do actually believe that, and then the negative consequences start happening, like, then what? Like, they just are like, well, that's Obama for you. Like, I don't know. It's been how many? We're on president number 3 since Obama. They cannot keep blaming him for shit. Bush era Republicans politicians were evil, but these ones are genuinely shit for brains. Yeah, no, literally. Like, at least those people were, like, liars. You know? These people are just, like, actually, like, brain dead. There's, like, no other way to put it. Did this guy just say I'm not made for this? Oh, it's the Seth Rogen character. I'm dead. These people are buying their own propaganda. That's what I'm saying, is that they tell themselves something and then they're like, yes, that's the truth. That's the craziest part. Genuinely a skill issue. I know. I mean, like, I admire the confidence on some level that everything you say is right. But, like, you know, the greatest wisdom is knowing that you could be wrong sometimes. And I think when your whole political identity is just like I am just a contrarian with anything Democrats say, even if it's totally true. It's like you can't even be like, well, I was wrong about that. You know, shit. You know, like, whoops. They're like, no, I'm just gonna double down. It's such a weird political ideology, because, like, that was not like, Republicans didn't necessarily always want to work across the aisle or whatever, but they weren't necessarily, like, my whole modus operandi is just being a contrarian, and that's it. That's all I could do is piss off the libs. God forbid my constituents, you know, get fucked in the ass. It's embarrassing. But, like, oh my god, how long is this fucking round? Man, you know what? I gotta stream to entertain. I'm leaving the match. We're doing another match. I'm gonna play solo. I don't trust these bitches. But I'm also gonna play directed because I don't trust myself. Oh wait. Hold on. I gotta edit my gobble gums. I only have one of these gobble gums, but what? Feel free to delete my comments if I say anything too crazy. You are not saying anything too crazy. And frankly, I don't really give a fuck. Just, you know, you know what's too crazy. We know what's too crazy. But that just like kind of blew my mind. It was just like it wasn't even a situation of like, yeah, low key, I don't care. This is about the budget or whatever. It was just like, I just don't believe that that's true. Crazy. Crazy town. And like, how do you even deal with that? That's the thing that's like the craziest part. It's like, how do you even... What is even the workaround? You know? That's the craziest part. If everything they're gonna do is just say everything you say is a lie, you know? You could bring charts, you can bring data, you could bring experts, and they're just like, no.
You heard Mr. Sunshine.
Then what? Like that? Like, what do you do?
Shoot on.
This is like a central theme of like Plato's Republic. I'm dealing with something that like fucking Socrates and Plato would deal with. Like, how do you convince people? You know, the question is like, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
I see you've made contact with Ravenoff.
Hey, buddy. Ravenoff, you in there? He's either out cold at hearing Sam's voice, or he's got a bad case of the DTs. Not a single sign of the dark ether for 6
A bad case of the DTs? Yeah, I got a bad case of the DTs. United States has a bad case of the DTs. The one thing about Directed that sucks is like, it's like, when is the row gonna start? The Dorito taquito. Yeah, that's what I meant. Honestly, man, that could give you a bad case, if you know what I mean. Stock in.
Franco calls this vessel his kingdom, which is fitting, since it is a cast-off pile of shit, as is he.
If danger was a crime, you'd be cleared of all charges and sent home with a puppy.
Remember the guy was like, do you support lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato, quesadillas? Wait, no, but that's amazing.
Didn't think so.
That's a community I support, is the lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato, quesadilla community. Plus, for even more toppings. That's my new favorite. Like, I really loved, like, Alphabet Mafia. But I think that is so good that, like, people don't, like, won't even know. Hi, Saoirse. We're just talking as members of the lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato, quesadilla community. I can't believe I've never heard that. That's how I feel when I go to the gay club and then get a taco after. I'm the tomato. I'm the bacon. I need ammo. Guacamole babes. And we're all quesadillas at the end of the day. We're all quesadillas. Damn, we are one tasty sandwich, literally. Oh, I forgot. I gotta activate the cannon. I'm being dumb. I was too busy making queer in jokes. I hate it when there's a guacamole, but they're a guacamole, but not a quesadilla. So true. So true. all quesadillas are guacamole, but not all guacamoles are quesadillas, you know. Someone random showing up on this is probably like, what the fuck is her deal with Mexican food? And you know, even if this wasn't a thinly veiled joke about the acronym LGBT, I still would be this obsessed with Mexican food because it really is that good.
Blowing their brains out is muy efectivo. Ugh, que feo. You're an embarrassment to cockroaches.
But yeah, my other favorite terms are my professors who met New Mexico style Mexican food who gave me such an uncanny valley effect. New Mexico Mexican food. As opposed to old Mexico. I bet it's good though. Right? Like, that sounds good. And there's also like a lot of like Native American food. Like actual like Native American restaurants in New Mexico, which sounds delicious. Cause like the food at the Native American Museum at the Smithsonian, banger. Like the Native American Smithsonian. I want to try Navajo tacos. Ooh, that sounds so good. Wait. Like I had a deer tamale at the Native American Museum, which was really funny because I was there with a vegetarian and she was very upset at me. Like, it was like, not only are you eating meat, you're eating deer. And the deer tamale was a banger. It was so good. Do I want to shoot the crate open when I don't have another? Oh, I have this way out. Eee! So, do we have any Halloween costume plans yet? Are they surprises? I'm very curious. Look at the Navajo taco. It's fry bread instead of the tortilla, which sounds amazing. Oh, I love fry bread. I know it's kind of like a mixed bag as like a symbol for Native American people because pretty much like the only food they would get on reservations was like flour and lard, essentially. God damn. But fry bread is so good. It's so good. They, you know, that is the definition of making the best out of a bad situation. On God. It like the same thing with soul food, essentially. Like, soul food was like, how can we feed these blacks the least amount of food, the worst parts of the animals and everything, and then we were like, okay, bet we're gonna make something so fucking delicious. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, as long as you people know how to season you good. Yeah, like. So many of the best foods in the world are struggle foods. And then there's British people who still eat, like, the bombs are overhead. And it's like, you didn't even think to season that. They conquered the whole world for spices, you know? Oh. It's not it. It's not it. But, we love a struggle food. They have been thriving for 80 years and still eat like that. It's crazy. And granted, British desserts, bangers. But that's the thing is, like, the desserts are absolutely from, like, royalty. That is not from struggle. Like, the best British foods come from, like, the royal court. They break the rule. Like, little tiny tea sandwiches and like scones and like, you know, basically high tea. You know, that is Queen Victoria because she wanted an afternoon snack essentially, and she went crazy with that. I love an afternoon tea, but like
Welcome to Liberty Falls.
beans
Population
and toast.
less than yesterday.
Come on now.
Never been so
That
glad to be
is
back on the
that
ride.
beans and toast is an affront to the frijole.
I need you to look for survivors. Subdue any threats.
I love
Only
fish and
save
chips though.
Copy.
Fish and chips is great. Usually anything deep fried,
Scientists unaccounted
pretty
for.
good.
Last
Fish and
one in
chips
town.
slap. Fish and chips is so good.
Locating and extracting them is now your top priority.
Shepherd's pie is, yeah, shepherd's pie is good. I know. I talk a lot of shit about British food, but like there are certain staples. You know, we make fun of mushy peas a lot because they look awful, but actually mushy peas are pretty good. They look like you left like a play set of like plastic peas outside, you know, but they actually taste good. Those are poverty working class foods, yeah. I feel like there's a part of me that's like as someone with Scottish ancestry is curious to try haggis, but there's another part of me that's like, why? You know? And the other part of me is the black side, clearly. But Scottish people actually apparently the American style fried chicken has roots going back to Scotland. Obviously, black people fried chicken the best, but oh whoa, we both said fried chicken. There we go. Scottish food is definitely better than British. Bruh, I meant bruh gender neutrally. Haggis looks so fucking foul. Haggis looks foul. I'm sure there's other Scottish foods besides haggis, but like that's the thing I always think of when I think of Scottish food. You know what? Now I gotta look this up. Grew up with Scrappy, so it didn't seem that foul. Scrapple? Okay, but okay. I am a fan of Spam. Scrapple is like another Spam, right? Like essentially. We're gonna look up Scottish foods. I'm not like this is so much more entertaining to me. I looked up what haggis is and I actually screamed. Sorry, what? Yeah, like it's basically like a steamed pudding in a like a savory pudding, and pudding in the British sense of the term, in a lamb skin. Let's see if I can share my desktop. I definitely can. This is gonna look crazy for a second. But okay. There's my window. Okay. We're gonna go Scottish food. 20 Scottish foods and drinks that everyone should try. Now I know French cooking. Haggis, neeps, and tatties. That doesn't sound real. What the fuck is a neep and a tatty? Okay. Haggis, blah, blah, blah. If you have a weak stomach, skip the ingredients list below and just get some. Okay. Neeps. If you are American, this one might confuse you. In Scotland, neeps are turnips that are cooked and pureed like mashed potatoes. Tatties Or potatoes, plain and simple, mashed with butter. Okay. Well, tatty sounds good. Scottish breakfast. Okay. Um, okay. It's like kind of like an English breakfast, but with like different meats. With haggis and tatties. I'll show you my tatties. Aberdeen Angus beef. Okay. I'm down with that. What the fuck is a tablet? Oh, it's kind of like fudge. Okay, that sounds good. I love shortbread. I knew that was Scottish. Oatcakes. Savory biscuits or crackers or sometimes called bannocks. They pair well with cheese, Scottish smoked salmon, or chutney. Dundee marmalade. Jam-like spread with chunks of Seville oranges. It is both sweet and bitter. That sounds fine. Stovies. One pot dish made on the what's in it? Okay, potatoes, onions, salt, pepper, meat, and whatever is left over from other. That sounds good. It's kind of like a stew. Mince and tatties. I cannot deal with tatties. Or is it taties, like taters? Oh, it's like shepherd's pie, but like not in the pie. Okay. Porridge. Raspberries. I didn't know that. Tipsy laird. The Scottish version of an English trifle. Cullen skink. Creamy soup made with smoked haddock, potatoes, and onions. Okay. Scottish pie. Minced lamb haggis or any other meat. Urn brew. It's a lot like whiskey. Bubblegum cream soda. Okay, that sounds fire. Chicken tikka masala is not a fucking Scottish food. Oh, it was created by a Pakistani chef in Glasgow in 1971. Okay, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt with that. Scottish salmon, Forfar Bridies, Ravenna, Scotch whiskey, yeah. Okay. The bubblegum soda sounded good. Not sure about some of the other things. Tatties. That's killing me. Wait, let me check. Let me check what y'all have said. What's the difference between Scottish? The names are so funny. Aaron Brew is delicious. Naming my son Cullen's sake. That it would be a better name for Edward and Bella's child than Renesmee. Now, wouldn't it? Shortbread is delicious. Okay, wait. Actually, that's another question. What is the difference between Scottish smoked salmon? Oh my god, I forgot about the money. And lox. Okay, what the difference between lox and smoked salmon? Oh my god. They refer to two different oh my god, can I just get a one sentence summary? Lox is salt cured and never hot smoked, giving it a buttery, silky texture and a predominantly salty flavor with a raw, uncooked quality. Scottish smoked salmon, by contrast, undergoes a hot smoking process, which results in firmer, flaky texture with distinct, robust, smoky flavor and slightly darker color. The more you know. I know. I see. Caesar salad being invented in Mexico kind of blows my mind, but also does it because there's a lot of Mexican guys named Caesar. But damn, chicken tikka masala was not on my fucking Scottish foods bingo card. That actually like makes me frustrated. But now I want shortbread and some tatties. I saw a Scottish girl and I told her she had some nice tatties. Saoirse would like to get your opinion on this of the British Isles, all of them. As a fellow Celtic, you are Irish. Which one is winning the food battle? I don't know much about Welsh food at all. But Ireland's obviously got the potato game. And if anyone else has an opinion on the foods of the British Isles. Oh, I think Saoirse left. Never mind. But like, we're talking the native foods of the British Isles. Does anyone have an opinion on which ones are winning? Should I become a Walesaboo for the bit? A Welshaboo? I'm dead. You know what? Do it. What? You know what? Now I'm curious. This has become a digression. This is fully a food stream now. If anyone knows anything about the food of the British Isles, please contribute. We're going back to the screen capture. If smoked salmon and shepherd's pie is Scottish, they win. I think shepherd's pie kind of gets all of England, does it not? Okay, let's see. Welsh food. Okay, Welsh traditional dishes. Cawl, also known as lobscouse in areas of North Wales, is a hearty stew of lamb and seasonal vegetables that is considered to be the national dish of Wales. Usually accompanied by slabs of fresh bread, it is the perfect meal to warm up during a frosty Welsh winter. That sounds good. Welsh rarebit. Nobody knows how Welsh rarebit got its name, though it's blah blah blah. A jibe by the English suggesting Welsh people couldn't afford to eat actual rabbit, so they had to eat cheese instead. They just called them broke. I'm dead. Okay, so it's Welsh cheese with mustard and sometimes beer slathered over toast. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds cockles. Cockles are like another type of like shellfish, like an oyster or a clam. I've never tried it. Actually, no. Have I had cockle? That sounds crazy. I think I have had cockle though, and it's good. Glamorgan sausage. Everything sounds like something from fucking Game of Thrones. Vegetarian tatties. Cheese leeks wrapped in breadcrumbs. This sounds pretty good. Aberfraw biscuit. Vying for the coveted title of the UK's oldest biscuit, the Aberfraw is a buttery shortbread that's thought to have originated from the small village of the same name on the island of Anglesey during the 13th century. How the biscuit got its distinctive scallop shape is more of a mystery. Okay. Barabrith. Tea infused bread with sprinkled dried fruit. That sounds pretty. Stop it. Well, I think the Welsh win. I think the Welsh win with their signature food of faggots. Oh my god. What is in a faggot? A faggot is a large meatball made from minced offal, served with mash and potato grain. I'm gonna ask, like, if I ever met Adele, the first thing I'm gonna ask her is what's your favorite place to grab a fag? Okay, Welsh cakes. Okay, it's kind of like a pancake almost. Laverbread. Most acquired taste: boiled seaweed mixed with oats, then fried. Welshman's caviar. See, if someone told me that this was a recipe from Japan, this would sound very delicious. But since it's from Wales, I'm concerned. Mussels from the Menai. Okay, I'm always down for mussels. Mussels are so fucking good. Carefully cheese. Oggies. Uh, the Welsh answer to the Cornish pastry. Savory pastry filled with lamb and leek. A mainstay lunch for miners. Who could use them easily without cutlery. That sounds good. Lamb in general. Tenson lap. Coal miner's dessert of choice. Moist consistency that meant it did not crumble in a lunchbox. Okay, what's in it? Crepogo, the cousin of the French crepe, smaller and thicker in stature. That sounds delicious. Tots pommenud. Many a Welsh child was raised in a regular bowl of warming, nutritious tots pommenud. The baked potato and vegetable broth has stood the test of time in the family home, doomed to being both affordable and relatively simple to make, with dish translating to English as 5-minute potatoes, owing to the speed at which it can be whipped up. Okay. Honestly, that scared me. I hope that didn't come through. That sounds, to me, so far, it sounds like a tie, honestly. But I think Wales has a lot of stuff that sounds really good. I haven't tried it, though. I don't know. I don't know anything about Welsh food. But, oh, wait. It sounds good. I'm intrigued, personally. I'm very curious to try a faggot. That sounds right up my alley. As one. Would that be considered cannibalism, though? I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? I've had plenty. Wow. That... I was fully, like, this is why I love live streaming. You never know what kind of things you're gonna encounter. Not if you're a real muncher. Oh my god. I can't believe Saoirse missed out on that part. I'm gonna have to send that to her after. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay, back to the game we're here to play. I can't believe that. Is there any culture where they have like a national dish called the dike? Now we have to know. Or is it just like a geological term, right? That's what it is, right? Oh my god. Actually, I'm texting Saoirse right now. I'll text Saoirse after this. That was so funny. It's like a man-made moat, I think, for windmills. That's what I thought a dike was. But like, I also thought, like, there's this famous painting called Woman Carrying Faggots. And she's like, it's like bushels of hay. So I had no idea it was a food, too. But the jikes are all over the Netherlands. Well, I gotta go. Is there, like, I want to know for, like, people who speak another language besides English, is there a food or even just a word that, like, we use in English that's, like, really funny in your language? Or, like, vice versa, there's, like, a word in your language that, like, as an English speaker makes you laugh? If there are any bilingual people watching. I think Cotter might be the only person. Well, no, there's a Giselle watching. Hello, Giselle. I'm so glad we went on that tangent. That was so funny. This is why I play Call of Duty on stream, is because, like, I can actually, like, talk about things other than the game. This is just a vehicle for me to not shut up. As if I needed one, but, you know. There's a girl who makes videos about English words and names that sound dirty in Chinese. Yes, I've seen those. I just want to know if there's more than just that in like Chinese though. I feel like that's the one we always get. But like, is there like a word in English that sounds like really funny in, like, I don't know, Arabic or something? Because that would be... I just think that's beautiful. I think languages are so beautiful.
Our comrades will find a way. Comrades, please, make it a quiet way.
I love the Call of Duty Eastern European accent. Extremely realistic.
Too many legs, not enough huevos.
Gonna go to bed. Bye-bye. Have sweet dreams, Connor. Thanks for joining, and thanks for laughing with me about that, because that made my whole day. That made my week, honestly. Damn, it is crazy how fast the DualSense fucking dies. I feel like I just charged it. I also feel like Ghost of Yote is like destroying the battery life in my controller by like actually using all the features, which I guess is good. That it justifies the price of this $80 fucking controller, but like, Jesus. Controllers have gotten to cost way too much. They cost way too much. There's no reason that a controller should cost more than $50, in my opinion. And I even think that 50 is pushing it. I know the tariffs and blah blah, but like Ghost of Yote, I think, is the only game on the PS5 that I've used the middle like touchpad button for anything other than just like a button to open the map. And it still is a button to open the map, but like amongst other things, you know, like the little painting things. I've never understood the touchpad. It's like it's one of the most. It's like one of those things where it's like, well, we invented it, so now we're stuck with it. It's not even like the Nintendo kind of like, Nintendo never gets rid of a good idea kind of thing. Where like, maybe Nintendo might pack it away for future use when they've got a better idea of how to use it. It's just like, okay, we made it and you're stuck with it. And this controller is going to cost $80 forever now because of the stupid fucking touchpad. Now, the HD Rumble, great. The Rumble in the PS5 controller is better than the Rumble in any other controller. But, like, the touchpad, did it really need, like, did the touchpad really need to be another pause button, essentially? Like, what is the touchpad doing that like, the start button or whatever the fuck the options button can't? In most situations. You know what I mean? Alright. I know that was a little short, but I'm going to end it there. I had a lot of fun tonight, and hopefully you all did too, and I'll be back tomorrow and on Thursday with more Silent Hill F, so we can all be psychologically traumatized forever. Thanks again.